Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Chris Capper and I'm reporting today from the Newmar Country Club Rally in Pueblo, Colorado at the State Fairgrounds. So I'd like to talk to you about our brand new addition in the Newmar family line. This is the entry-level Northern Star. This is their entry diesel level, brand new coach. We're so excited to have this right here. The Northern Star is set up to get you and your family where you need to go. This is on the Freightliner Custom Chassis. It's got a 6.7 liter Cummins engine in it, 360 horsepower, 800 foot-pounds of torque, and this baby can tow 10,000 pounds. That is standard on the Northern Star. It's in 4 floor plans. We've got a 34-foot model, which is the 3418, a 37-foot model, 3709, the 4011, which is a 40-foot model, and the one that I'm showing today is a 40-foot model, the 4037. And this right here has the Aquastone graphics. This Aquastone graphics is in BASF paint. It is Newmar's masterpiece finish. It is just a beautiful design right here. You really can hardly feel the difference in the colors. This is not something that's just a high gloss fiberglass finish. This is actual BASF paint. The same paint that's on the $1.8 million Newmar King Air is on this Northern Star. So I'd like to point out that our awnings, we've got just a massive amount of awnings on this, including a door awning, nice awning lights, and you'll notice that on these awnings up here, these are metal wrapped awnings. In Colorado, we're pretty high up here, 5,000 feet plus. Guess what? That's 5,000 feet less of atmosphere that's beating down on those awnings, and that will wear them out. So I've got a used coach that has that happening to it because it's not wrapped. Having this wrapped awning is going to really extend the life of that awning for you, probably as long as you have it. Moving forward, we have these Michelin 22.5-inch tires right here. They're 295 by 80, and that has the Durabrite aluminum rims on that. Just absolutely beautiful. You'll notice we have dual fuel. This is a diesel, so dual fuel. There's going to be one on each side. Now this is really exciting. I'm just going to open up a bunch of these bay doors so you can see just the massive amount of storage that we have on this right here. So, and what really separates Newmar from the other brands out there is going to be not just the quality, the attention to detail, but if you look at these rails back here, and you can see these trusses that come down, this is called the Star Foundation. It stands for strong, true, and robust. These are your chassis rails. It goes above the chassis rail, translates that weight down below the chassis rail to give you the best drive, best handling that there is. Really, you just can't get better than what you get on a Newmar. So you also notice how, besides how much storage that you have in there, you have your Intervac vacuum system or road vac vacuum system. You have all of the attachments for that. So really anything from the very rear of the coach to the very front of the coach, or the rear bay to the front bay, it's all covered in that. Really a great design, what we've got right here. Everything between your axles is going to be heated and insulated, so it's a pretty sweet. So right behind this panel is going to be where your water is. So you see we have the water, it's not hanging outside, it's not open to the elements, it's in an insulated compartment right here. This is the new V-Bus system right here that Newmar just developed. And so that's all behind there. I'm not going to waste your time opening that up, but it's super easy for them to, technicians or even yourself, if you're good at that stuff, to work on. So here we have, this right here is not going to be insulated like the other ones are, so you would want to put like your tools or whatnot there. And then this right here is going to be the chassis compartment that you can access your batteries and whatnot. And then your engine's back here. You have a roof ladder, high definition camera. We're a little bit tight here, guys, so I'm not going to be able to show you the other side, unfortunately, but just notice that this is a brand new fiberglass piece right here. just really exciting designs on this. Newmar's just doing an amazing job. Looking forward, we're going to go on the inside of this coach, but this is that egress door. So this is something that is available on the Northern Star. It opens up. There's a false panel that you can pull open. They're on magnets, and that telescoping ladder will come down, so you can either load your coach up from the outside, or you can, if you have to, get out. I don't think you're going to have to do that though. Lots of electrical outlets all throughout. There's some right back there. And these are just nice and solid. So I'd be remiss if I failed to show you our Samsung 4K TV with a Bose soundbar system. So this is just a really nice system right here that you can Bluetooth directly into it, or you can run whatever's on the TV there. So if you're watching the game, or if you're just listening to something on the radio, this also has Sirius XM capability, so you can listen to your favorite channel on that. And there's a little switch right here you can access. Additionally, there's a 110 outlet here with 2 USB ports. So you can just plug your cord into that and have your phone charging right in there. And then this just slam latch right there. I always recommend keeping those locked till you're ready to use it. So here we go, we're going to come on inside. So I'd like to we looked at the Aquastone graphics on the outside. Inside we have the Ashford decor right here. So you can see this is the decor that we have. And then we have the Mesa Glaze Chiffon Maple. This is all going to be in a suede finish. So it's no matte, no high gloss. It's all going to be suede on this right here. You also have the option for two-tone cabinetry. So it's a really sweet option. Let's come back to the back and then we'll work our way forward. I'm going to put this bed out real quick. It's a nice king-size bed. And this little piece right here, this is for the dinette. That is a dream dinette, so you can actually make that into a bed if you'd like. So lots of sleeping areas in here. And while this is going out, just like to point out that Newmar's been in business since 1968. They are objectively the best motorhome manufacturer in the United States. And I'm thankful to work for what is the best RV dealer in the United States as well. So this is that door that I was talking about right here. Looks like we've got that locked. But with this is where the telescoping ladder goes. Porcelain toilet right here. We've got a fantastic fan in here to vent this out. And also we have access to everything sitting here. Instead of having those old KIB push button things, you actually have an LCD screen, and I can control a lot of stuff in here. I can look at my tank levels here, turn on my water pump. It's pretty sweet. So, and we have optioned this in with a washer and dryer. So it's a 110 volt Splendide. It is vented to the outside of the coach. And all this cabinetry is all made inside by hand and machine inside Newmar, glazed by the lady in the glazing department. Pretty cool. You'll notice this is nice Corian throughout. This is a beautiful sink just kind of inside, so you can accomplish everything you need to with your shaving, put on your makeup, brushing your teeth, and just a massive medicine cabinet right there. And all this medicine cabinet, all these shelving and everything has this nice felt carpeting, which is going to minimize vibration, and it's also going to minimize sliding. So I've got a little hand towel holder. I've got a towel rack behind me, and then we have 2 towel holders here. And this is just a huge. So with these boots on right now, probably about 6'1", I've got a ton of space above me right here. One handheld shower head, and then one that's fixed there. And then if I want to sit down and wash my toes, make sure they're nice and clean after a hard day of work, I can do that right here. If it's my wife and she wants to shave, very easy to accomplish all of that. This is a one-piece molded shower right here. Even this is one piece molded. So it's a really great system that we have here. Lots of storage underneath here as well. So some drawers. And there's soft close on those drawers. Engine access compartment if you need to. So here and here. This is mainly for your mechanic. And you can see in here, we got an extra closet space in there for you and some extra shelving. So I know I'm probably going to keep my towels down there, my clean towels. And then we have a really solid door right here to give you that privacy that you want. And it does kind of lock in there. Makes it super easy to access. So we have, if you'll notice here, I've got 2 USB-A outlets and a 110 outlet, and then I have a little storage space here. Again, more of that nice Corian. I've got the daylight and the nightshade there. GFCI outlet back there, so I can hook up my my CPAP machine. I don't have one, but if you need to, you can hook up your CPAP in there. Or I have a customer that has an oxygen generator, and they just run their tubing straight through there. It's pretty neat. So they chose that over the CPAP, and it works really well for them. So king size bed, pretty sweet. I have the exact same setup on the rear as I do the front of that bed. It's just blocked by that piece. And then, I'll get that out of the way for now. So plenty of storage space underneath there. Nice pneumatics, good strong bed base right here. If you ever needed to access anything with a slide, which you probably won't because it's a Newmar slide, but you know, you're RVing, sometimes you have to, that's where you would access that compartment. As you're laying down in bed, if you forget to turn something off or you just want to hit your passenger security lights on, you can do it right here, and then you can control most of everything through this panel right here. So I can turn my generator on, I can turn my lights off, all that neat stuff. So we talked about a closet in the back. Well, I also have 2 closets right here, 5 drawers, a 4K Samsung television set right there. And you'll notice still we have this Corian countertop. We have it on both of your nightstands right there. So a nice deep drawer right there. These drawers, by the way, are all finished. They're just nice drawers. For your audio visual, you have audio visual. You can put it, if you have a satellite on here, you can put your satellite stuff here, or a streaming device, you can put it right in there. You won't need that emergency exit there because you have that nice egress door on the outside. So also I'd like to point out this, so kind of get out of the way, move this out of the way, but this is not vinyl floor. This is actually that porcelain. So this is like what you would see in a Newmar Ventana. So we've got the carpet here, we've got the porcelain here, and a new piece for 2025 with the Northern Star, you can option in radiant floor heating. So that is so fantastic, especially being here in the mountains. It does get rather cold. So you can very inexpensively heat your floor up. If you're plugged in, you're not even paying extra for that, right? You're not having to run your propane heater or any of that. So this is the system right here to access everything. I can see all my tank levels. I can turn all my lights on, all of them off. My battery levels, I can set up my auto gen start right here. I can set it to be with, if the temperature is too high in here, it'll turn on. If batteries get too low, it'll turn on. I can set up my quiet hours on there to conform with the campsite rules. Obviously, you've got your 2 air conditioners, so you can set all that right here in your furnace. I can pair this to my phone. So really easy, Google Play or iOS, Apple Store, you can do it right there. Lights, I can control everything right there individually per room. So you'll see I have them all on for your benefit. This right here is where you'd hook up that vacuum cleaner. So that'll go all the way to the front or to the back. We got all the tools below us, pretty much right below us right here. And moving in here, So you can just kind of see a little bit. We got two-tone right here. I've got these cabinets. So right under here, I've got this right here is going to be all of my circuit breakers right here. My very labeled. My fuses are labeled. I've got spare fuses right here. So everything's super easy to access. I got my fantastic vent right here. Toilet flusher. Porcelain toilet. And then more storage right here. And then new for 2025 is beautiful bowl sink. This is gorgeous, very kind of Art Deco. More storage here, and you'll notice that all the plumbing is super easy to access. If I'm sweeping, I can actually just kick this up and sweep everything right into there. And that just sucks it right in. If your GFCI, if your outlets aren't working, this is where you'd reset it on this particular model. You just reset it right there. And then more storage here again. So if my wife has the other one full, I can put my shaving stuff in here. Or if you have kids or guests, they can use this bathroom here. So let's look at this beautiful kitchen area. What I'm going to do is get this out. So, man, my favorite desk I had was a U-shaped desk. Got everything like a command center here. So I got like an L-shaped kitchen. Massive sink, guys, right here. I can get the deepest and largest pots and pans in there if I wanted to. I could, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my watermelon in there. I'm going to put my watermelon in there. Cut that baby up, not worry about making a mess on my countertops or everything. Slice that up, get it out of there. Pretty sweet. Brand new backsplash right here. These are all real tile, grouted tile right here, and that goes all the way around. We have option to window into this, so you can actually see your kids out there playing in front of you. And then look at this. Lots of storage space right here. When this is shut, you can just kind of see how nice that looks. You have all this counter space. It's got a flow and a spray module on that. A little sponge drawer right here. And then long drawer right there. I'm probably going to put in like my pasta spoon there, utensil, and maybe some other long ones, stirring spoons. Place for your trash can. Looks like my inverter's right behind there, so it's easy to access. 3-burner stovetop right here, runs on gas. So, and then I can just ignite it by holding that button down right there. When I'm not using, and this is like pretty heavy duty, feels like iron or something. And then look at that. Look at all this cabinet, this cooking space I have here. It is just phenomenal. So, drawer right here, remote. I'm going to put my silverware in there, extra paint right here. Everything's color coded, so if you need to order any more, you can. Soft closed doors, and more space down there. And then check these babies out. That's just a lot of storage that you're getting. This is what you can do when you have a 40-foot coach. Again, this 360 horsepower, 800 foot-pounds of torque. I can tow what I want behind this right here. Pretty sweet. Let me shut this door and I'm going to show you this Whirlpool. This microwave oven does convection. It does convection bake, convection roast. It has an air fry, grill, steam. I have this in my house. I use this probably literally every day, or most days. This is a residential microwave oven. It is phenomenal. It's got like 6 or 7 settings on the fan, 2 settings on the light. There's I can just keep something warm. If I want to melt some butter, I can just soften it or melt it right there. So pretty sweet. A little storage right above here. Oh, you know what would help too? If I put this out. I've actually got a lot more space in this coach than it looked like. I'm thinking, why is that fan not where it's supposed to be? So I brought this in to show you the baggage doors there, storage bay doors. So this extends quite a lot more out there. Nice and quiet slide, same one that Newmar invented back in 1989. So I've got another fantastic fan right up here. I can control that just by pushing that button over there. So when I'm cooking, I can have my fan on, which will bring that up here, and then that'll suck it right out. So if I'm cooking some bacon or some fish, it'll take that right out. Pretty cool. You guys, guess what this is? This right here is Starling. This is an option now with the coaches, a lot of Newmar's coaches. And on the Northern Star, not only is this an option, this is something that we've at Transwest Truck Trailer RV have optioned into this particular North Star. So what that means is that you can get internet access just about anywhere in the world that you are. Certainly anywhere in Alaska, North America that you might be traveling, Central or South America. So I'm really excited about that because I don't watch satellite, I don't watch cable, I don't watch TV, I just stream. So I'll bring up this right here. So you'll notice here, I have this bar here. So Newmar is famous for this. Newmar builds these coaches to be 20-year plus vehicles to last you for the life of your needs. Right behind this is a structural beam that goes across down this slide, and you lose a little bit of space here, but what you get is something that will help the life of your coach. You're not going to get that sagging in the slide. There's a major manufacturer that had to do a big recall because they did not have that. They gave you the room in the slides, but they didn't give you the structural support, and that went like that, and it had water intrusion, so there's a major recall. You don't see that with Newmar because Newmar builds it to last. One of the things, the tagline for Newmar is when you know the difference. And when you know the difference about a Newmar, it makes all the difference in the world for your camping enjoyment. Ultimately, you want more fun, less hassle, and that's what Newmar gives you. So with this right here, I have this nice 4K Samsung television. It is on a televator, so I can access that through my Bluetooth app that's connected. I can access it through any panel. Also, when I'm sitting on the couch, I can access that. But I don't want to skip. I'm going to kind of come back over here a little bit. I've got this Dream dinette. This is super, super functional. I think I'm about ready to eat a hamburger, although that one looks good. I don't think I can eat it. So with this right here, this will make into a bed. You can seat 4 people at this countertop or at this dinette. Eat, drink, have fun, all this cook space. So this is a nice family coach. So I can have probably 2 kids or 1 adult sleep here. I can have 2 kids sleep here. I have a pull-out couch, bed under this couch right here. This is a very long sofa. I'm going to hesitate on saying the exact dimensions on this because I'm not sure, but this is a long sofa. You've got a queen bed underneath this right here, so I can sleep 2 adults here. And then I also have a bunk over the cab that can have 2 adults in it with a 500-pound capacity. This is belt driven, it's super quiet, comes down to right here. There's a ladder that hooks up to right here, and you can have you or the kids sleeping up there. So let's count this. 2, this is a like a futon, it's a jackknife sofa. So I can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 adults, or we can add that to be a combination of 8 adults with or 9 kids. Well, adults and children total. So this is truly a family coach. Gets you out in the mountains with that 360 horsepower engine. Deep, deep storage on this. Look at how deep that is. So probably 2 feet of storage back there, really deep. And then they do kind of angle that a little bit just to break that up. And then right above here, sorry, I keep jumping in front of the camera, we have this massive window. So you're going to be able to see what you came out to go camping to see, which is the beauty of nature. In front of every window, we're going to have a daylight shade, which is going to just kind of block some of that UV a little bit and also give you a little bit of privacy in the day. And at night, you have your blackout shade. These are MCD shades. These are very well known in the industry to be good shades. So, and then if I'm sitting here and I'm not ready to watch TV, I can actually just come on here, go to the TV lift, touch that button. You see how quick that was? I think I did three touches. And as that's going down, look at that huge window back there. So we're looking out at the Country Club Rally right now. Everybody's out looking at the coaches outside, or they're in a coach. And these windows all have the jalousie style windows. So you can actually have these open, even if it's raining a little bit. You're not going to get a lot of rain in there unless it's a complete sideways rain. So you can leave that open, have if you're up high in the mountains and it's not too warm, don't even have to run your air conditioning. So all the air conditioning in a Newmar goes straight down the center, so that way you're not cooling or heating your slides right here. So we talked about this 500-pound bed. Let's get in here. And so this right here has telescope and tilt. And what's really neat on this Freightliner Custom Chassis is that it has the new variable front suspension. And what that means to you is if a Dutch Star is out of your price range, but a Northern Star is not, well, understand that with the Dutch Star has that independent front suspension. Well, with Freightliner, they just created this variable front suspension that is gives you nearly an identical ride to the independent front suspension, which almost completely negates any bump steer. So if you hit that one big pothole that you didn't see, you're not going to have your wheel doing that. So huge improvement with the Freightliner Custom Chassis. They have 450 service locations around the country. Nearly 100 of those are Oasis centers. Just an amazing job that they're doing. I've been out there to their Gaffney store. Just amazing. So they also have an app on this right here that will allow you to see what you need to get done when you need to get it done. So I really recommend the Northern Star on the Freightliner Custom Chassis with this new variable front suspension. I'd like to thank you for joining me. My name again is Chris Capper. My phone number is area code 813-333-2988. You can reach me at the Fountain, Colorado store, which is off of I-25, exit 128. And we're at Transwest Truck Trailer RV at the Newmar Country Club Rally. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.